Hello all, Cheryl here, getting grounded with yous all. Yeah, during this Taurus, full moon. And it also has a lunar eclipse as well. Yeah, and it all lands on November the 8th. Yes, and with the full moon cycles, so like a lot of us know, it's usually the ending of cycle situations or with people. Yeah, and we may want to sleep more and it might get disruptive as well. Yes. Deep things, emotions can come to surface. So please address it and journal about it, which is actually writing out how you feel, the good, bad, and the ugly. Yeah, write it all out and then release it. And I like burning that too. So after I'm working through something, some people say, keep your notes and this and that to go read back through. And I just don't want to. Whatever you connect with is, we're all different. And your way is the right way. So let's remember that. Also, if we are crying, about an issue, that we are journaling through and whatnot, keep all those Kleenexes or toilet paper and whatnot, and then burn them. Burn them, yeah. Burn them in your fire pit outdoors or in a metal bowl or in your wood stove and release that. And that's how the native people do it. Yes, it's a great way to release. And the emotions is all about the Taurus energy as well. Our emotions, and because of not the Taurus, but necessarily, but the moon energy. Yeah, the lunar moon. Yes, eclipse. So the moon energy is about the feminine energy as well. Yes. And then the Taurus energies are grounding, very grounding. That's why I'm wearing green. And yeah, I never even realized, yeah, the nice, beautiful green plants beside me as well. Green is a very grounding and earthy, and it is an earth sign. Yeah, in Taurus as well. And I'm wearing malachite. It's a nice, beautiful green. And my favorite stone, it's got green in it and every color of the rainbow. It is called fluorite. And that's my favorite stone. And I am also wearing peridot with black hematite. Yes, I made this a long time ago, years ago. Yeah, peridot and the magnetic hematite is what it is. And magnetic hematite or any hematite is very grounding. And we need to be grounded during this time with the Taurus energy. Thank God you were around to keep us grounded for sure during this lunar eclipse. So what else do we have here? Taurus can be, yep, the traits of Taurus is they can be reliable, loyal, sensual, and could be stubborn at times, along with being persistent and be fixed in their ways and their routines about what they are doing in their lives. Yes, but dependable, that's for sure. And also with the lunar eclipse energies is when the earth is between the moon and the sun. Yeah, so it may block for sure the light on that. And during this time, we can build new foundations where destruction can happen, eruptions, integration, and completions of many things can happen as well. Uranus energy is intertwined with this as well, where we can be cutting ties with many things or people and whatnot. So let us not hold on to our reins, not hold on to the reins. Yeah, and breathe through this time. This lunar eclipse may bring in old situations as well that need to be released or closed up. Also disagreements with rules, regulations, and and laws at this time may arise with some of us people. Yes. And this also can be a magical, intuitive, and a good time to be with friends and making plans as well with the Scorpio energy. There's so many different energies around this time with the lunar eclipse, and they're very strong. Yes, so these strong energies can actually lead into the springtime, is what they're saying. Yeah, it can go on for like 6 months. So yes, there can be some abruptable changes with situations and people, and trust that this is all for our benefit. You will see it, and we will see it, yeah, later after we digest through it and understand why those things happen. Everything happens for a reason, so let's remember that, everyone. That's for sure. And the Taurus energy will help us ground through these times. Thank goodness for the Taurus energy. Yes. And my good friend, she is a Taurus as well. Yes. We also have the Mars retrograde that started October the 30th and will end on January the 12th. And that is in the Gemini energy. So with the Gemini energy, it is helps us it will help us to slow down, be honest, and go within deep. And the Gemini energy is a lot about communication and computers and whatnot. And so these things may arise as issues as well. Yes, so let us go within and honor our own intuition and our ways. And don't let these situations, people, rob our energy. Yeah, let us not let that happen. So, after talking about that deep kind of energy, I need to cleanse myself, yes, and my energies, yes, with my hand sanitizer. Yep. And it is also a aura spray all in one. So it cleanses the energy centers. Yes, and it's all organic. Clove, lavender, peppermint, tea tree oil, and then I put a little bit of the Himalayan salt to, oh, I like seeing the flames. Excuse me, I'm going to move over a little bit. Yes, you can see them and I can see them. Love feeling them too. Very healing and grounding. Very grounding. Yes, I can't wait to go and have the sauna here as well. Yeah, I'm house sitting. What a blessed thing to do is helping people with their homes and their pets. And there's a kitty cat over here and the two poochies are outside right now. Yes. Anyways, yes, and I came up with my hand sanitizer, room deodorizer, and aura spray all in one 5 years before all this COVID came. So yeah, it's been around for a while. It's my #1 seller. Yes, a lot of people like the energy, and all of my products, organic products, I actually pray over them and send in the healing energy as well. And I'm also, yes, a Reiki master, and I do shamanic treatments for people, and I do receive messages as well. The messages started coming in 2012, but I started my business since 2008. Yeah, so let us begin with the healing and prayer time, please. So if you have any prayers, please be thinking of them now. And I will send, and we will send out the healing energies and prayers to you. Yes, and your loved ones as well. Yes. Please surround us in the white light of Creator God. Close for us our spiritual centers. And also please surround us in your rainbow light of protection. We ask that all negative thoughts, people, situations, and so on be returned back to the universe to be dissipated with the holy dove of peace in all thy Christ. Amen. Aho, namaste, shalom, kadosh, 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 tisei beath, and so it is. Creator God, upper powers, ascended masters, healers, passed on loved ones, ancestors, animal, other angels and guides, and so on. Please join us today in this cleansing and healing Yes, for all the people that are here at this time. Yes, and sending it also out to Mother Earth and all. Yes. So let us begin with the first prayer I'd like to send out, or we would like to send out. When I say we, this is Creator, God, and all. They come through us, yes, through prayers, healing, both, right? It's not just us doing the healing. Yeah. So I'd like to send out the healing energies to all the people that passed actually during, they called it a stampede. Yes, when all of these people were injured because they were in a confined area and there was just too many people, we send out that healing energy and prayers to them all and their family and their friends and to their country. Yes. I would also like to send out the healing energies to Monica. Yes, back in Windsor, Ontario, who has to get another operation for her kidneys. Please let these healing energies enter for her for the last time and help her during this transition. See, she's such a beautiful lady. Yeah, she really is. Yeah, she does a lot of healing and prayers for a lot of people at Unity Church of Windsor. Yes, we need you, girl. And she's so young at heart. She is just such a kind soul. Miss you, Monica. Mwah. Prayers and love to you, that's for sure. Yep. And we would also like to send out the prayers and healing to the men in Lethbridge, Alberta. Yes, who may be jailed for 10 years. Yeah, each man may be jailed for 10 years because they were standing in the truth for Canada. It's like it's quite alarming. And yeah, a lot of people can't understand why that is going on because they didn't do anything harmful at all. They just were standing in peace and love for the way they think. And we should be able to do that here in Canada and across the world for sure. Sending out the healing energies to the people in Iran. They are going through a lot and they are standing in their truth as well for what they believe in. And please stop this physical, mental, emotional abuse in Iran as well. Yes. Yes. And the healing and love and prayers theirs too. Yes. We would also like to send out the prayers with many, with their health, bringing in some happiness for them, bringing in some jobs for many people, blessings and prayers to the people in schools, universities, and the health professionals, and also many people that are out there working, and all of these taxi drivers and, the homeless, all of these people going through many transitions, mothers, fathers, children. We send out all the loving healing to you all. Yes, we do. Yes. Healings and blessings. Yeah, to you all. And cleansing those energies. Yes. Cleansing them all. One moment while I give it a little bit of oxygen. Yeah. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Yes. There we are. I so miss, yeah, I used to have a Timberline stove. Yeah. There we go. A Timberline stove. Yes. So, the next fun thing I'd like to go and do, I do need some fun after hearing all of those things, don't we? Is, yes, we would like to bring up that the North American Indians also called this the Beaver Full Blood Moon at this time because it's all about the hunt. Excuse me, the hunt and harvest time as well. Yes, so I thought that we would read up on, where is it? read up on, excuse me, here it is. Read up on the beaver energy instead of just the bull. Let us read up on the because it's the beaver full moon energy. So let us read from, the Spirit Animals book from Stephen Farmer. I love, checking in with animal spirit guides because they are like angels. They really are. They are pure and they have they're all coming from a true, sincere place. And there is the beaver. Can you see him? There's the beaver. Yeah. Yeah. And the beaver is known in Canada and a whole lot of other places as well. So let us read about what the beaver energy is about. And I'm quite sure it pertains to the energies now with this full moon. This is the time for purposeful and directed energy. Not contemplation or procrastination. Balance your activities by providing time for resting and socializing with family and friends. Yeah, it's just like the other energy we were talking about earlier with Scorpio. Be especially aware of wasting time, energy, and resources on unimportant matters. That sounds like the grounding earth energy for sure. That's for sure. Don't be busy for busy's sake, though. Let your actions be focused and intentional. It's time to change your environment in a way that makes you feel more secure, comfortable, and stable. Yeah, like the grounding energies of the earth sign. Now, I thought I would do another little special time of picking cards from the medicine cards. Yes, and this is from and made by Jamie Sams and David Carson. So I thought we would pick animal spirit guides for each of your signs since it is a beaver full moon. So let us see what animal spirit guide is coming in for you 4 signs. The first one is an earth sign, which is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And that is what I am as well, is a earth sign. So I'm going to shuffle through these medicine cards. Yeah, medicine cards, and then we'll see which card is for the earth signs. Let us see which animal spirit guide. Yes, please show us what animal spirit guide is here for the earth signs. Woo! Well, if that one flew out, that must be the one. The rabbit. The rabbit is a very good animal spirit guide during this full moon energy. Beautiful. Okay, the rabbit, which is number 30. Yeah, we'll read a little bit about the rabbit. And it's very lengthy in this book. I love this one. This is a very old book that's been around, and cards have been around for a long time. 30, the rabbit. Here it is. It is on page 157. Let us read a little bit about the rabbit energy. Yeah, for us earth signs. The rabbit energy. Ooh, about fear. Interesting. A long time ago, when no one really knows how long ago it was, the rabbit was brave and a fearless warrior, really. Rabbit was befriended by Eyewalker, a witch. The witch and a rabbit spent much time together, sharing and talking. The two were very close. One day, Eyewalker and the rabbit were walking alone, and they sat down on the trail to rest. And the rabbit said, "I'm thirsty." Eyewalker picked up a leaf, blew on it, and then handed Rabbit a gourd of water. Rabbit drank the water, but didn't say anything. Then Rabbit said, "I'm hungry." Eyewalker picked up a stone and blew on it and changed it into a turnip. She gave the turnip to Rabbit to eat. Rabbit tasted it and then ate the turnip with relish. But still, Rabbit didn't say anything. The two continued along the trail which led into the mountains near the top. Rabbit tripped and fell over and rolled almost to the bottom. Rabbit was in very sad condition. When Eyewalker got to him, she used a magic salve on Rabbit to heal his great pain and mend his broken bones. Rabbit didn't say anything. Several days later, I didn't know this was like, it's quite lengthy because they give you a good story to go along with this. Went searching as the Native Americans do. Without saying anything. Several days later, Eyewalker went searching for her friend. She searched high and low, but Rabbit was nowhere to be found. Finally, Eyewalker gave up. She met Rabbit quite by accident one day, and Rabbit said, "Why are you hiding and avoiding me?" the witch asked. And then the Rabbit said, "Because I'm afraid of you. I'm afraid of magic," answered the Rabbit, cowering. "Leave me alone." "I see," said Eyewalker. "I used my magical powers on your behalf, and now you turn on me and refuse my friendship. I want nothing. I want nothing to do with you or your powers," Rabbit countered. Rabbit did not even see the tears in his words were bringing to Eyewalker's eyes. "I hope we never meet that and I ever see you again," Rabbit continued. So the story goes on, and at the completion of this, it's saying, as the story shows, Rabbit medicine people are so afraid of tragedy, illness, disaster, and being taken that they call those very fears to them to teach them lessons. The keynote here is that you may what you resist will persist. Geez, wow, that's a lot what I've been going through. What you fear most is what you will become. Here's the lesson. If you pulled the Rabbit card, we did. Stop talking about horrible things. Holy geez, yeah, these things that happen to us, and get rid of what is in your vocabulary with any negative thoughts. Yes, this card may signal a time of worry about the future, of trying to exercise your control over which is not yet informed. The future. Stop it now. Write your fears down and be willing to feel them. Breathe into them and feel them running through your body into Mother Earth as a giveaway. Wow. Wow, that one is very powerful and totally what I've been going through. Oh yes, a few things happen where yeah, I had to, anyways, I won't get into it, but it just totally resonates, touches my soul big time, that's for sure. Okay, now we're moving on to the second sign, which is the water sign. So if you're a water sign, you were a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. So let us see what card is for you. That was too many that came out at once. Good thing I caught them too. So I'm going flying all over the floor. I love sitting on the floor. It's very grounding and comfy. And all these poochies and the cat, they love it when you're on the ground. They're just all over you. They love it. Yeah, because you're on their level. Yeah, grounded with the animals, animal spirit guides. Okay, what do we have for the water sign? Pisces, Cancer. Which animal spirit guide is with you at this time? And I'm feeling, yeah, we'll stop. Yes, right here. And this card is, what do you see? Is it upside down? Oh, bear energy. Oh, bear. The bear energy is all about healing time. It is healing time for you. Healing and hibernation time. For sure. Yes. Bear is very powerful. And I hope I do see one in the near future. Yes. At a distance would be greatly appreciated. And yes, I'm out here in Alberta. So yeah, I would really like to see that. I just do. I just never seen a grizzly bear. I've seen a black bear. I've seen a brown bear in northern Ontario, but I've never seen a grizzly. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got the Christmas cup out already. So yes, I would love to see the bear energy. And bears do hibernate, so that's a time to go within. Mm-hmm. And resting time. Yes, quiet time to go within. So the bear, where are you? Number 5 on page 57. This should be quite interesting. It's a little bit lengthy here and there, but very powerful with these medicine cards for sure, coming from the native people. They have so many stories of why things are the way they are. And I love the way that they speak. It really touches our souls. Yes. And the bear energy is medicine. The bear medicine is the power of introspection, going within. It lies in the west of the great medicine wheel of life. Bear speaks honey, or the sweetness of truth. Within the hollow and an old tree, in the winter when the ice queen reigns and the face of death is upon the earth, bear enters the womb cave to hibernate, to digest the year's experience. It is said that our goals reside in the West also. To accomplish the goals and dreams that we carry, the art of introspection is necessary. To become like bear and enter the safety of the womb cave, we must attune ourselves to the energies of the internal mother and receive nourishment from the placenta of the great void. The great void is the place where all solutions and answers live in harmony with questions that fill our realities. If we choose to believe that there are many questions to life, we must also believe that answers to these questions reside within us. Each of us and everything being has the capacity to quiet the mind and enter in silence now. Many tribes have called this space of inner knowing the dream lodge, where the death of the illusion of physical reality overlays the expansiveness of eternity. It is in the dream lodge that our ancestors sit in council and advise us regarding alternative pathways that lead us to our goals. This is the power of the bear, the female receptive energy that for centuries has allowed visionaries, mystics, and shamans to prophecy is contained in this very special bear energy. In India, the cave symbolizes the cave of Brahma. Brahma's cave is considered to be the pineal gland that sits in the 4 lobes of the brain. If one were to imagine an overview of the head, it would be a circle. The south would be a forehead, and the north would be the back of the skull. The west would be the right brain, and the east would be the left brain. Bear is in the west. The intuitive side, okay. The right brain. To hibernate, bear travels to the cave, which is the center of the 4 lobes where the pineal gland resides. Interesting. I didn't know this one as deep. I haven't read this one in a while. Thank you, medicine cards. So the bear travels to the cave, which is the center of the 4 lobes where the pineal gland resides. In the cave, bear seeks answers while she is dreaming or hibernating. Bear is then reborn in the spring like the opening of spring flowers. For eons, all seekers of the dream time and the visions have walked through the path, calming the internal chatter, reaching the place of rites of passage. The channel or pineal gland from the cave of bear, you find the pathway to the dream lodge and other levels of imagination or consciousness. In choosing bear, the power of knowing has invited you to enter the silence and become acquainted with the dream lodge. so your goals may become concrete realities. This is the strength of the bear. And what I find pretty wild about you water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, is the intuitiveness. Yes, you guys are very connected intuitively. And then the bear energy came up. I didn't know that one about the bear. Beautiful, beautiful. Moving on. Thank you for your patience as we read through this. Okay, the next one is the fire signs. Yes, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Let us see, excuse me, let us see which signs. I'm going to give it a nice good old, yes, cleansing and shuffling. Yeah, for the fire sign. What animal spirit guide is here for the fire signs? Yeah, that's you, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Let us see what card is with you at this time. Animal spirit guide card. Yeah. Please reveal what animal spirit guide card and guide is with, yes, our fire signs. Read about, yes, there, it comes back out. I'm feeling it's that one. Which one is it? Is up upside right? There we go. It is the coyote. I seen, no word of a lie, when I was getting these cards together earlier, I seen the bear and I seen the coyote. I love the coyote as well. Beautiful. Coyote is kind of, can be mischievous too. For the fire signs, let us see. Let us see. Yeah. What's lucky number 13? Yeah, the card is number 13. Coyote energy. Where are you? Coyote on page 89. Yes, I've had this deck and this book for years. Yes. Mm-hmm. So the coyote, how much is going on with that? Oh, there's lots to be read here. Okay, so yes, it is. Coyote energy. There are thousands of myths and stories about the coyote. It is the great trickster. I do remember that. Many native cultures call coyote the medicine dog. If you pulled this card for use, yes it is, you can be sure that some kind of medicine is on its way, and it may or may not be of your liking. Whatever the medicine is, good or bad, you can be sure it will make you laugh, maybe even painfully laugh as well. You can be sure that the coyote will teach you a lesson about yourself. Coyote has many magical powers, but they do not always work in his favor. His own trickery, fools him. He is the master trickster who tricks himself. So no one is more astonished than the coyote at the outcome of his own tricks. No one is more astonished than coyote, yeah, of his own tricks. He falls into his own trap, and yet he somehow manages to always survive. He may be banged and bruised by the experience, but he soon goes on his way even to an even greater error, forgetting to learn from his mistakes or her mistakes. She may have lost the battle, but he is never beaten. Coyote is sacred. In the folly of his acts, we see our own foolishness. As Coyote moves from one disaster to the next, he refines the art of self-sabotage to sheer perfection. No one can blindly do themselves or others with more grace and ease than his holy trickster. Coyote takes himself so seriously at times that he cannot see the obvious. For example, the steamroller that is about to run over him. That is why when it hits him, he still cannot believe it. What was that really a steamroller? I better go take a look, he says. And he does. He runs over it once more. Contained with trickster medicine is the humor of ages. The comic joke is not just on ourselves, but on everyone else. If they are following coyote or have strong coyote medicine, someone like this may be able to convince others that a skunk smells like roses. But the fact remains that it is still a skunk. Yes. Mm-hmm. Snooze time is over, and if you have pulled this card, it is telling you to watch out. Your glass house may crash to the ground within a moment. Yes. Mm-hmm. So go immediately beneath the surface of your experiences and ask yourself, what are you really doing and why? Is coyote your medicine? Are you playing jokes on yourself? Are you trying to fool or fool an adversary? Uh, is someone trying to trick you? Do you want to give the office geek the phone number of the beautiful new secretary? Or do you want to pull a prank on your best friend? When was the last time that you did something just because it was crazy and fun? On the other hand, you may not be conscious of your pathway of foolishness. You may have coned yourself, your family, your friends, or even the public at large into believing that you know what you are doing. But listen, coyote, you are balled up in your own machinists. You have a graded, befuddling, and bewildering confounding trick. Pick up the juggler eyes from the ground and put them back in their sockets. See through the genius of your acts or self-sabotage. Find it amusing and laugh, trickster, and just laugh. Yes, so you can continue on with this, and I'm just going to read the last little paragraph. Yeah. If you have coyote medicine, you have to use it to make stuffy old fogies lighten up, to add cheer to a party, or to break a death grip conversation as well with ease. Look at the positive side of sabotage, nosy questions about your personal life, and have fun telling some gossiper that you just returned from Saint Tropez in your new Learjet. Yes. So yeah, enjoy that trickster energy, but be careful as well. Blessings all to the fire signs. Yes. And moving on to the last sign, we are going to shuffle for the air signs. And air signs is Aquarians, Gemini, and Libra. And I am on the cusp, so I have a little bit of this, yes, energy within me as well. Capricorn, Aquarius. Yeah, so look into, are you on the cusp? Because you are, you can't just necessarily be just the one sign. Yes. And then we have our moon energies and other signs, and our sun energy is our main one. Anyways, yeah, look into all your signs. Yes, because it's not just always necessarily the main one. Okay, air signs. What animal spirit guide is here? Ooh, I can feel the energies. My throat chakra is opening up and I can feel goosebumps. Yes, what animal spirit guide is with you? Yes, there you are. Right here. Yes, they want me to stop. It is this one right here. Oh, and there's two stuck together. Or it feels like it is. No. Okay, what is this sign? Wow. No, this is it. Is it the... Oh, what is this? The mouse. Holy moly. Yeah, and I just had 5 in my van. Mouse energy. The mouse energy. I thought it had left. Really? Yeah, for you Aquarians, Gemini, Libra. Yeah, air signs. Let us read about the mouse. Really? Yeah. And I just checked my van. Because I put in some more little trapping devices, and there is no more. There is no more. Number 20. Yes, the last card. Let us read what the air signs have for the mouse. That is on page 117. The mouse energy. Here she comes. Mouse says, I will touch everything with my whiskers in order to know it. Paradoxically, this is both a great power and a great weakness. It is good medicine to keep up close. It is good medicine to pay attention to detail, but it is bad medicine to chew every little thing to pieces. I'll say that. Mouse has many predatory enemies, including birds, snakes, and cats. Right, little one. Yeah, that's sitting right over here, and she's sleeping. Since mouse is food for many, it has highly developed sense of danger at every turn. So-called civilization is a highly complex set of components which calls for more and more organizational skills and scrutiny to detail every year. Mouse is a powerful medicine to have in these modern times. Things that may appear insignificant to others take on an enormous importance to the mouse. Most people anger many other medicine types because they appear to be little nitpickers. Most people will spot the lint on your coat, even if it matches in color. They will try to convince you that the simplest task is fraught with difficulty. They are fixated on methodology, and they sort and organize and file away the farthest thing from the mouse's mind. They are merely putting everything in order so that they will be able to explore it more carefully at a later date. The chiefs tell us that without the mouse, there would be no systemization of knowledge. Mouse ended Renaissance man and hearkened the age of specialization. Mouse knew from the very beginning that there is always more to learn. One can always delve deeper and deeper and deeper. If your personal medicine is mouse, you may be fearful of life, but well organized with a compartment for everything. You should try to see a larger picture than the one that you are staring at this time. Develop a largesse of spirit. Try to become aware of the great dance of life. Realize that even though you may be sitting in Los Angeles, there is also New York, a moon, a solar system, a galaxy, and an infinite universe. Jump high, little friend. You will glimpse the sacred mountain. If mouse is in your card spread at this time, that arise as it did today, yeah, for you air signs, look at yourself and others carefully. Maybe that big hunk of cheese is sitting on a trigger that will spring a deadly trap. Maybe the cat is in the pantry waiting for you. Maybe someone to whom you have delegated authority, such as a doctor, a lawyer, or even a plumber, is not doing the job faithfully. The message is to see what is right before your eyes and to take action accordingly. Interesting. Yes. So I hope you all enjoyed, the information and the readings, animal spirit guides for you all today. And I want to thank you all for being here. And yes, remember to keep nature within and help us ground and always stay in love and peace. Yes, whatever's going on. Stay grounded during this time all. Yeah, peace and blessings.